Hey, good morning. It's the beginning of day 66. It's 7:45 in the morning. Breaking camp. I have like 24 plus miles to if I want to go to Scissors Crossing. Last night when I went to bed, my plan was to hold up at like mile 21, and that's still the likely outcome. But one of the possibilities is I'll push a little bit further and then just camp under the overpass. There's a highway that goes into Julian, and then there's an overpass and there's some water underneath it, and a water cache. There isn't much water today. I'm leaving here with 2 liters of water, and at mile 10 there's another water cache. It's a 1/4 mile off trail. I don't know why they always put these things so far off trail, but regardless, that's the last water until you get to the highway, which is another 14. So that's the update. Feeling good. It's possible this will be my last day on trail, but more than likely tomorrow morning I'll still be outside of Julian. Talk to you soon. It is 1 o'clock, and it sure looks desolate out here. There's been no shade for several hours. Well, what am I saying? Until since early this morning. But I've got 10 miles to Scissors Crossing, and still on target, I think, between 5 and 6 o'clock. So long as this trail holds up and is relatively straightforward. I'd be very curious as to know which direction it goes. Hopefully it goes someplace that it's a little bit more lush. This just feels ominous. Here's a burnt out tree on trail, and if you look over you can see more. I think this is frankly what's happening to the Southern California is the once treed areas are being converted into grasslands and shrublands. At least something is taking its place, but persistent heat, drought, and fires take a toll. These kind of bushes here, sometimes you see them, these and others like it, burnt to the ground, and you see like a blackened stump, like over here. But the bush comes right back because the roots are still alive. No such luck with the trees, though. That's a long straightaway up there. It's 1:30. Hey guys, it's 2 o'clock. I've got 8 miles to go. I just stopped and took a break behind a bush. There was a tiny bit of shade, but only from like my waist down. It's starting to get quite hot out here. I have this like built-in calibration from Agua Dulce where I got sick. It's not as bad as that, but it's kind of on the cusp of that, which is bad. I can feel the heat emanating from the ground, as well as the heat bearing down on me from the sky. And it's just a kind of a crappy feeling. On occasion, there's a little bit of a breeze, which is a plus. But, you know, on a positive side, I've got 8 miles to go, and it's mostly downhill. Even though, if I look at the next mile ahead of me, that looks uphill. But I've got no choice. There's no place to hang out in the shade here, so I'm going to persevere and hope it doesn't get any hotter and that the breeze comes up. It is 3 o'clock. And I've got 5.2 miles to Scissors Crossing. So that's quite positive. I think I can get there 5-ish. Awesome. My hike is nearly complete. I'm worn out, tired, but exhilarated at the same time. And I'm burning up in this heat. So I'm going to press ahead. Ding, ding. New variety of cactus. It's about maybe 18 inches high. And if you look down the hill, there's quite a few of them. And then there's one that's standing about 3 feet tall, at least a foot across. And if I look across to the hills, I see more of them. Something, I guess it's warm enough here that things have changed. Oh, they're all above me too. It's kind of neat when you see new plants or new bugs. The day's been all about cliff walks. I don't like them. Out of the corner of my brain, I recall maybe this being called barrel cactus. Another one right here. Something you don't want to hug. Millions of those barbs. Holy cow. It's 4 o'clock and I still have 2.3 miles to get to Scissors Crossing. If you look beyond the path, it looks like a town. I'm going to guess that's Julian, but I don't know that for certain. But it would seem a logical guess. If all goes well, I'll get to Scissors Crossing, which is this highway section around 5-ish. Hey guys, I have about 1.4, 1.5 miles to go, and that'll be the end of my PCT hike. It's about 4:30 now, sun setting, and I'm physically exhausted. My feet are sore, my body's racked with aches and pains, but I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, and every single day out here has been hard. It's like a marathon a day, and you get into your tent system at night and you're achy, and then the next morning you wake up and do it all over again. And the adventures are amazing, the views are amazing, the sights are amazing, the people that I've encountered are incredible. And I was, for the most part, the oldest person out here, which I don't mind doing because I like to challenge myself. And during the darkest times, I thought I will never hike again, just like I thought when I was hiking the Appalachian Trail. I was so sore and beaten. But I certainly will take time off, relish that time off. But yeah, this old bird has some adventures left in him yet. And I'm grateful for all the trail angels that supported me, and including the one I'm going to meet tomorrow in Julian, Mimi, who's bringing me to her house, helping me get cleaned up, and then getting me to the airport. Who could ask for more than that? Wow. And there's many others, that I'm grateful for. And just being out here, trying to separate yourself from the depressing news cycle is liberating. It's really a journey in mindfulness. I don't listen to any music. I just think about my life and what I've done so far and what I got left. And I think about my loved ones. So, yeah. So thank you. Thank you for watching. And I'm sure I'll have more to say, but yeah, it's coming to a close and I don't mind. And I think that's Scissors Crossing. I met a hiker yesterday. The guy showed me the shortcut to the gas station, and he said he'd be hanging out there. And he's tentatively planning on camping beneath the highway where there's water, or there better be water, because I got about nothing left. But if there is no water there, then I'll surely attempt to hitch into Julian. Otherwise, my current thinking is to hitch in the morning, get some solid rest tonight, and try and get in there early in the morning because I still lust after that big fat breakfast. And then since I'm a PCT hiker, I'm entitled to a free piece of pie at Mom's Apple Pie. Like that and a coffee milkshake. Yeah, I got a lot of obsessions that I've been thinking about food-wise for the last few weeks and months that I intend to work on over the next few weeks. But in any case, you'll hear from me more. I'm just winding down. I have a few thoughts. Hey guys, it's the end of day 66 and the end of my official PCT adventure. It's 10 minutes of 6. I'm underneath a bridge abutment at Scissors Crossing. I'm going to camp here in this area, and then tomorrow I'll hitch into Julian. And yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully get there early enough to have some breakfast and some treats and such. But today I hiked 24 miles. It was mostly downhill, so that part was easy. The part that I couldn't stand was endless cliff walks, where like 1 foot askew would send you flying over the side of the mountain. I never liked that. I've never liked that on any of my PCT hikes. But no matter, it's done. And it did get a little warm, but it was tolerable. And I'm here with one other hiker, section hiker named Snickers, who did through hike the PCT back in 2017. So we were going to camp underneath this bridge abutment, but it's pretty noisy and it's pretty visible to another road. So I'm going to head back into the bushes and try and find a quiet and out of the way place to tent. And then in the morning, get up as early as I can and get into Julian as fast as I can so I can have quality time at a Greasy Spoon breakfast place. That's really what I want. So there'll be more time to contemplate the end of my PCT hike. I feel great, but you know, I'm pretty dang sore. Still got to get cleaned up, and you know, I'll be reflecting upon this in the next couple of days. I'm going to be taking me a few days to travel to get back to Boston. And then there is the issue of, I figured I'd do some sort of retrospective of about 3 years ago when I went from Campo to Julian to here, and maybe do a short snippet on that, because the time of the year was in March and the conditions were way different. It was snowy, it was harsh, and then we got kicked off the trail. So I will be in touch soon. Talk to you soon. Take care.